I got to be honest, a lot of folks come to us and say they want an interview show or they want a talking head show. And I'll be the first one to tell you that that is not as easy as it looks. A lot of folks, basically every podcaster can speak. Not every podcaster is able to use that format to hold the audience's attention. So what I'm really saying is that the format of your show matters. An interview show might feel easier to do, yes, but there's tons of coordination on the other side. There's a lot of moving parts to that most brands and marketers don't fully appreciate until they get into the nitty-gritty of doing an interview-based show. And it might not be the best way to immerse your desired target audience champion in your story, which is why at Story Studio Network, we run our clients through a process of determining, do you at any point in your storyboard for a season or whatever it may be, need to do a narrative? We learn and attach to emotion through story. And as much as we want it to be the case, interview shows typically fall flat at storytelling. We love the hero's journey. We love stories well told. And so if in your podcast plan, there is an opportunity, a budget and desire to do any form of narrative storytelling, you will be taking full advantage of the medium. I guarantee it. Now, does that require a whole different workflow? Yes. Does that require looking at your podcast through a totally different marketing lens? Absolutely. I would say it requires you to be very courageous and brave with how you want to show up in the market. But have we had the most success with our narrative style shows versus our interview style shows? Yeah, they're more successful because they create a more immersive environment for the listener. It's how our brains are wired to receive the content. Which brings me to the last thing, which is a very quick point about the power of immersive storytelling, is that your podcast does allow you to experience multisensory. So you can add in soundscapes. Our brains react to that. Sound effects, music, all of those things enhance the connective tissues.